Big Meech claps back at 50 Cent and everybody that calls him a snitch, but in a classy way. Let's get into it.
I wasn't going to address this because I'm not trying to let nobody trick me off the streets. But I never folded, never told, never will. Death before dishonor, always with me. So I'm doing this for my loved ones and the support of my friends and family to come out to the Amaran Arena, February 13th.
So what I want to do is I want to look at one of these key arguments that people use or try to use against Big Meech, right? It's this argument right here. And then I obliterate hood lawyer Seti Nash. So one thing is certain, two things for sure. Big Meech ain't no snitch. And I get the speculation and the theories and all of this stuff and everything like that. But because it was a 100-page document, you have what is called caveats. And people try to use caveats. So here's what Buddy wrote right here. He went in under Amendment 821 status point reduction for committed offenses while on probation. It's bogus. The judge never wrote an opinion, which is a dead giveaway in third-party 5K reductions. The government did not oppose the motion. You need at least 7 criminal history points to eligible for an 821 reduction. If eligible, only 1 criminal history point is subtracted. This is why we know the whole process was bogus. The judge resentenced him in criminal history category, and then he doesn't put it 0 or 1 point. This bride kept saying that she believed his chick had her bag so that he could get the credit. I dismissed her claim at first. When I looked into it, he clearly was not eligible for a reduction. So I want to put that there so y'all can screenshot that. Yeah, I read the typos. And I said, you made the list. I'm going to destroy this. Who told you this? He said, I'm actually a paralegal, which prompted me said, you're a horrible one, my guy, because if that's true, a 5K motion occurs prior to sentencing. Second of all, the guidelines were amended as a criminal history points, status points, and 0 points offender, which is a 2-point reduction for those who meet a myriad of requirements. Moreover, there is no need for an opinion when this is not a legal argument. You either qualify or you don't. That order wasn't entered in a pre-made template most districts receive. So you're wrong, paralegal. And shout out to my paralegal, for doing their thing. Boy, let me tell y'all something. I'm going to put out the video that is going to exonerate Big Meech with the help of some lawyers. I'm beyond the point of listening, and I don't want to say it. I'm tired of listening to niggas who went to jail and think because they went to jail, they charges 100% gives them some type of professional anything because your ass got caught. If you were that good, then you should have beat the charges. See, when people go to jail, a lot of people believe out of their heart of hearts, hey, bruh, I know more than you. You don't. Y'all seen when Seti Nash went to war with the whole entire YouTube about the freaking, the Lil Woody thing when they had the meeting. I can't even think of what the meeting was. Where Glanville was right, but because of how he handled it, he was wrong. Dang, I can't think of what the hell that meeting was called. Anyways, so that type of stuff is what you see happen all the time. And because they take other people's theories and points, that's what they believe. I don't know if that dude's a paralegal or not. I don't even believe it because, well, I mean, if you do all that. Anyways, Big Meech clapping back. He was supposed to. Now, he's not going to win. It's going to take somebody like the visionary to do it. But I'm going to be honest with y'all. Because of the person that Big Meech is, bro, people want to believe he's a snitch because they don't believe in good luck or fortune or anything like that. So none of that exists. It's all about laws. It's all about amendments. It's all about all of these things. But I'm going to be fair to y'all. Anybody who believes Big Meech is a snitch, they still going to believe it. Let's understand something. When people are tasked with the truth and going and searching it and all that stuff, they don't. That's why you should very rarely believe somebody who says, I've done my research, and you don't question it. Because always question the sources. Always. When I just put the Uncle Bang paperwork out, everybody wanted the actual factual paperwork. I put the actual factual paperwork out. And, you know, you get the morons and stuff like that who got mad at Setting Ash for crisis acting. I didn't even know I was supposed to call it that, doing a favor for your people. So what I did is I said, hey, you can Google that. But they don't do the research. They want to believe what they hear. Big Meech is not a snitch. 50 Cent, if he is sued, is not going to pay a penny because 50 is smart enough to know, hey, bruh, hold on. All I did was cite my source and I said I believe her. So now, if Big Meech were to sue anybody, it would be everybody who told 50 Cent that information. That's the evil genius part of 50 Cent. 50 Cent real problem is, and I know 50 vetted this freaking story in my opinion. I know he did in my opinion. I think with 50 seeing Big Meech freaking linking up with Rick Ross, that pissed him all the way off. And I don't blame 50 Cent. And anybody who gets mad at 50 Cent for doing that, I gotta ask you the simple question. How can you be mad at somebody who try to help somebody get a bag, and one of the first things that they do is link up with somebody that 100% try to ruin their reputation, their money, their businesses, and all that stuff? How could you link up with that person out of all the people in the world? So anybody who says, oh, 50 Cent is wrong, I disagree wholeheartedly. I still believe Big Meech was in the wrong for linking up with Rick Ross. That's just my opinion. But just because I believe that move was wrong does not give me any grounds to stand on to falsify and push BS. I don't care, and please understand this about Setting Ash. Whether I like you or I dislike you, the truth will always be granted. There's a part of the Ugly Money Nishi podcast that they didn't put out where I spoke actually good on some people that actually diss me. Why they didn't put it out, I have no idea. It just is what it is. I don't tell people what to do with their content. I just wonder and worry. With that being said, y'all let me know y'all thoughts on this one. Because if you didn't believe Big Meech before, did this convince you? And if you believe Big Meech was a snitch, did this basically make you go, nah, he is a snitch based on his answer? Because I can tell you 100% that I reached out to his lawyer. I reached out to the lawyer, told his lawyer, hey, I'll be, trying to converse with you without breaking attorney-client privilege. I don't know Big Meech. I don't know anybody around Big Meech or anything like that. And to be fair, square, obvious, and honest, I kind of don't want to. But with that being said, bruh, we're going to get that story out. I'm going to go ahead and drop it on the Reloaded page. Maybe. I don't know. It just depends on how tomorrow goes. Nah, actually, you know what? I'll drop it tomorrow around around 6 o'clock East Coast time. That's 3 o'clock West Coast time, 5 o'clock Central time, 4 o'clock Mountain time. So, yeah, that's when I'll drop it. I'll drop it tomorrow on the main page, the Setting Ash page. But for right now, man, y'all on the Reloaded page. Shout out to everybody that's rocking with us, man. If you can, give this thing a like, subscribe, turn on the bell to stay notified, share to keep your people aware. I'll catch you in the next one.
Yeah, man, let the world know, man. Check this out, man. At the end of the day, man, he used a civilian. Tammy ain't got no motherfucking G code that she got to follow.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
So I don't have a problem with Tammy whatsoever, man.
Right.
As long as it come out who sent her. I know that Tammy was sent. You
Right.
understand? You feel me? By Big Meech.
Right.
I know she was put on the mission, homie.
Right. Yeah, no, listen, I talked to Five. He definitely putting something in the works, and I'm going to let him know you said your daughter and your wife is who you want to be your point of contact on the streets.
Yeah, man, I'm going to put him with my wife, homie. 34 years, man. I got a family, homie.
Got you.
I got 6 motherfucking children, beautiful children, man. You feel me?
Got you. I got you. No, listen, when I tell you...
Let Fitty know, man, ain't nothing but love and respect, man.
Look, I'm going to tell him that I talked to you about what you don't mind if he put anything out on his page of what me and you talked about earlier and what we talking about right now.
Hey, homie, tell that nigga, hurry up, homie. I fuck with Phil, man. I know he's a real nigga, homie.
For real.
Tell Fitty, hurry up, homie.
All right, let's do it.
Why did the other dude still get time then? If Meech didn't get out and it got thrown out, why did the dude get 25 years? Because so the other people didn't get in trouble for this. This is something that he did on his own time. And they locked up him and some other people for that, for a murder.